She really gets me high. Bam-a-lam, you know that's no lie.
And you can rock her back.
Ever wonder how a single song can define an entire era? The 1970s were packed with unforgettable one-hit wonders that still echo in our minds today. From the groovy charm of Love Grows by Edison Lighthouse to the funky anthem Play That Funky Music by Wild Cherry, these tracks had their moment in the spotlight. But what made them unforgettable? Let's dive in. Love Grows Where My Rosemary Goes by Edison Lighthouse stayed at the top of the UK singles chart for 5 weeks in 1970. The song was written by Tony McCauley and Barry Mason and was first recorded by Jeff Turton, but it became popular when sung by Tony Burrows. Burrows performed the song several times on Top of the Pops, even though Edison Lighthouse was quickly put together just for live shows. The song's catchy tune and lighthearted lyrics about a girl named Rosemary charmed many listeners. It describes Rosemary as having a special magic that makes love grow wherever she goes. Its cheerful bubblegum pop sound matched the style of the early 1970s perfectly, helping it become a big hit. In the United States, it climbed to number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Could a song about illegal activity become a mainstream hit? Let's find out. But before that, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Brewer and Shipley's One Toke Over the Line became an unexpected hit in 1971. Written by Mike Brewer and Tom Shipley, the song was inspired by a casual comment made after smoking marijuana. While it started from a lighthearted moment, the lyrics also deliver a message about the risks of going too far. The song stands out with its catchy chorus and a mix of folk and rock music, making it easy to remember and connect with. It reached number 10 on the United States Billboard Hot 100 and number 5 in Canada. Its popularity grew even more after a surprising performance on The Lawrence Welk Show. The song also faced controversy because of its drug-related lyrics, prompting the Federal Communications Commission to warn radio stations about airing it. From a lighthearted song to an emotional tale, what's next? Stay tuned to discover another hit from the 70s. Brandy, You're a Fine Girl by Looking Glass reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1972. Written by lead guitarist Elliot Lurie, the song tells the story of Brandy, a barmaid working in a busy port town. Many sailors admire her, but she dreams of a sailor who chose the sea over her. The emotional story is paired with soft rock and pop music that helped make it a favorite on the radio. Its success was quick, and stations played it repeatedly due to strong listener interest. After the song's release, the name Brandy became more popular for baby girls in the United States. Its catchy chorus and clear storytelling left a lasting impression. The song was also featured in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 to help explain a character's decisions. Lurie said Brandy is not based on a real person. Brandy's heartfelt story touched many. So what made Dancing in the Moonlight so memorable? Dancing in the Moonlight by King Harvest was released in 1972 and became a hit in 1973. The song was written by Sherman Kelly after he went through a traumatic event while in the Caribbean. During his recovery, he imagined a peaceful world where people could dance happily under the moonlight without fear. That dream inspired the song's cheerful melody and uplifting lyrics. King Harvest, a group whose members were all from Ithaca, New York, recorded the song with Dave "Doc" Robinson as the lead singer.
Dance and stay uptight, it's supernatural.
The mix of rock and pop sounds helped the track stand out from others at the time. It reached number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. While the group did not achieve the same level of success with their later songs, Dancing in the Moonlight remained their biggest hit. The track has been used in many films, television shows, and commercials, and was covered by several artists, including Toploader. With Dancing in the Moonlight capturing carefree joy, how did Sunshine channel the spirit of its time? Let's explore its deeper message next. Sunshine by Jonathan Edwards came out in November 1971 and quickly gained attention, reaching number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart in January 1972. The song was recorded by chance as it replaced another track that was accidentally erased during the making of the album. Its catchy melody and honest lyrics connected with people during a time when the country was dealing with the Vietnam War and political tension. The lyrics show frustration towards those in power and a strong desire for freedom. Edwards had a difficult experience during a violent draft board pre-induction physical, which helped shape the song's message against authority. Even though the words are open to different meanings, many listeners saw Sunshine as expressing feelings against war and government control, making it deeply meaningful during that period in American history. Could there be a song that captures confusion just as deeply? Let's discuss that next. Stuck in the Middle with You by Stealers Wheel came out in 1972 and became a hit in 1973. Jerry Rafferty and Joe Egan wrote the song to describe a wild and confusing music industry party in a humorous way. Rafferty's unique singing voice and the song's catchy tune helped it stand out. It reached number 6 on the United States Billboard Hot 100 and number 8 on the United Kingdom singles chart. The lyrics, with the line, "Clowns to the left and jokers to the right," made many people feel like it spoke to their own experiences. Some listeners thought it sounded like Bob Dylan. The song became even more popular when Quentin Tarantino used it in the movie Reservoir Dogs during a dramatic scene. It was produced by Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller and sold over 1 million copies. With Stuck in the Middle with You capturing hearts in 1973, what made Afternoon Delight stand out just a few years later? Let's take a closer look at its rise to fame.
Rockets in flight. Afternoon Delight.
Afternoon Delight by Starland Vocal Band came out in April 1976 and quickly climbed the charts, reaching number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 by July 1st. The song was written by band member Bill Danoff, who got the title from a happy hour menu at Clyde's Restaurant in Georgetown, Washington, D.C. The lyrics suggest romance during the daytime, but Danoff meant them to be lighthearted rather than suggestive. The song became popular for its catchy tune and smooth vocal harmony. In 1977, it won a Grammy Award for Best Arrangement for Voices. Although it was a big success, it remained the group's only major hit, and they became known for that single track. The song found new fans through its funny performance in the film Anchorman and appearances in shows like The Simpsons and Arrested Development. Was that the smoothest hit of the 70s, or did a fast-kicking anthem strike harder? Keep watching to find out.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Kung Fu Fighting by Carl Douglas came out in 1974, right in the middle of the kung fu craze. Douglas wrote the song and Bidu Apaya produced it. It was first meant to be a B-side track, but it quickly caught on and became a major hit around the world, reaching number 1 in the United States, United Kingdom, and Australia. Its catchy disco rhythm and lyrics about martial arts helped it stand out. Douglas recorded the song in just 10 minutes, adding dramatic huhs and ha's to sound like kung fu moves. Even with such a quick recording, it went on to sell more than 11 million copies worldwide. It earned a gold certification from the Recording Industry Association of America, and it is still remembered as a huge success. Kung Fu Fighting appeared in movies and shows like Kung Fu Panda. Martial arts met disco and ruled the charts. Who brought the funk next? Get ready to find out. Play That Funky Music by Wild Cherry came out in April 1976 and quickly turned into a huge hit. Written by Rob Parisi, the song was inspired by a comment from a club patron who told the band to play that funky music, White Boy. A catchy line became the song's chorus and main idea.
I'm funkin' out in every way.
Mixing funk and rock, the song had a groove that people loved, and it reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. It also climbed to number 1 on the Billboard Hot Soul Singles chart. Even though the band could not match its success with another hit, this track became their best-known song. Its catchy beat and lyrics have kept it popular, appearing in many films, television shows, and ads. It sold over 2 million copies in the United States. Funky grooves ruled the charts. But did rock push boundaries too? Find out as we break into Ram Jam's bold hit.
Bam-a-lam, Black Betty had a child. Bam-a-lam, the damn thing gone wild.
Black Betty by Ram Jam, released in 1977, has an interesting past. It began as a traditional African-American work song and gained attention when blues musician Leadbelly recorded it in the 1930s. Ram Jam gave the song a new sound by turning it into a hard rock version, with loud guitar riffs and strong vocals. Its catchy rhythm and unforgettable chorus helped it reach number 18 on the Billboard Hot 100. The meaning of Black Betty has caused debate. Some say it refers to a bottle of whiskey, while others believe it stands for a whip used in southern prisons. Despite its complex background, Ram Jam's version became very popular and is still played on classic rock radio. The song also received criticism from civil rights groups like the NAACP, who called for a boycott over its racial message. Was Black Betty too bold for its time or just right? Which 70s hit flew even higher in global charts? Find out next.
You've blown it all sky high.
Sky High by Jigsaw, released in 1975, became a worldwide hit. This British pop rock band song was initially the theme for the movie The Men from Hong Kong. The catchy melody and fast tempo quickly won over listeners, helping the song reach number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 4 on the Adult Contemporary chart in the United States. Its success didn't stop in the US. The song also made it to the top 10 in the UK and number 2 on Japan's Oricon Singles chart. In Australia, the band had to be called British Jigsaw to avoid confusion with a local band sharing the same name. Sky High was written by Clive Scott and Des Dyer, who were also the band's lead members. Richard Hewson's orchestral arrangement gave the song a distinctive sound. From soaring skies to southern heat, can a cowbell spark a hit? Keep watching to find out. Mississippi Queen by Mountain, released in 1970, is a song with a deep history. It was featured on their first album, Climbing, and became their biggest hit, reaching number 21 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song's famous cowbell intro, played by drummer Corky Lang, was added spontaneously, but became a key element of the track. The inspiration for the song came from Lang's experience at a club where he saw a beautiful woman from the South. This encounter led him to improvise the lyrics on the spot. With powerful guitar riffs from Leslie West and a raw, energetic sound, the song stood out. Despite its success, the recording process was difficult, with producer Felix Pappalardi pushing the band to do multiple takes to get the perfect sound, which created tension in the studio. Mississippi Queen rocked the charts, so which disco anthem topped them next? Discover the beat that rang across the globe. Ring My Bell by Anita Ward, released in 1979, is a popular disco song that quickly became a hit. It was written by Frederick Knight and was initially intended for a young singer named Stacy Lattisaw. When Lattisaw signed with a different label, Knight decided to give the song to Anita Ward. The song's upbeat rhythm and creative use of the Sinair electronic drum made it a huge success. Ring My Bell reached the top of the charts in the United States, the United Kingdom, and other countries. The lyrics, encouraging relaxation after a tough day, were seen as mildly suggestive. Despite this, Knight wanted Ward to keep a wholesome image. The song's popularity earned Ward a nomination for Best Female R&B Vocal Performance at the 1980 Grammy Awards. With Ring My Bell topping the charts, could Minnie Riperton's emotional hit capture the same magic? Let's discuss her unforgettable Loving You next. Loving You by Minnie Riperton, released in 1975, is a song with a beautiful and emotional story. Written by Riperton and her husband Richard Randolph, the melody was made as a lullaby for their daughter Maya Rudolph. The song's soft and calming tune, along with Riperton's incredible vocal ability, made it unforgettable.
Ooh, I'm more in love with you.
Produced by Stevie Wonder, who used the name El Toro Negro for legal reasons, Loving You quickly became a hit, reaching number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song's success spread beyond the United States, reaching top spots in the UK and other countries. Ripperton's skill in hitting high notes and the whistle register gave the song its special touch. During the recording, Maya was in the studio and Ripperton sang her name at the end of the track. Tragically, Ripperton's career ended when she passed away from breast cancer in 1979. Can a cheerful tune hide something darker beneath its surface?
Hot child in the city.
Discover the truth behind the next hit. Hot Child in the City by Nick Gilder, released in 1978, has an interesting backstory. Gilder, a musician from England and Canada, wrote the song based on his observations of young runaways in Hollywood. He saw many teenagers leaving tough home lives only to face even worse conditions on the streets. This inspired him to write the song from the point of view of a man with bad intentions, hidden behind an innocent pop tune. The song's catchy melody and Gilder's unique voice helped it reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in both the United States and Canada. Despite its lively sound, the lyrics have a dark edge, reflecting the struggles of these young runaways. It took 21 weeks to reach the top, setting a record for the longest climb to number 1 at the time. Gilder won 2 Juno Awards in Canada and a People's Choice Award in the United States for the hit. From kung fu fighting to Afternoon Delight, these one-hit wonders still bring back memories of the 70s. Which of these iconic tracks takes you back in time? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more trips down memory lane.